Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the TGC Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvy here alongside Rich Beem. And Rich, it's like the first day at school, isn't it? This player's now made it to the PGA Tour. What could possibly be going on through their mind?
They're just trying to not vomit when they're on the first tee, Luke.
Right.
Nobody's thinking about the money and the excitement and the major wins. And this is the honest truth. You are literally so excited to hit that first tee shot. You really don't care where it goes, but you want it to be in play. But
right.
That's the only thing that you can.
Let's just get going.
That's the only thing that you can possibly comprehend is hitting that ball. That's the only thing you can. I dare any other player to say, well, it was the first of many unbelievable opportunities. Listen, we can talk about everything that they want to achieve or what their career was, but right now their one and only goal is getting that first tee shot in play somewhere.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Going with the 8-iron here. A quality shot, that. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Not sure how that putt came up shy. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes. It seems so in this case.
Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Nicely done.
Let's recap Ian Poulter's effort from earlier today.
Yeah, I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Nicknamed the Postman because he always seems to deliver in the Ryder Cup, Rich. Ian Poulter, a great character, a fantastic player, and a fierce competitor.
Ian Poulter has made a career out of demoralizing the Americans in the Ryder Cup, Luke. There's no doubt about that. But let's face it, there's hardly a player out there who gets the most out of his game. He's even acknowledged it. He may not have the most talent, but I can promise you this, there's very few players that are willing to work at it as hard as he is. He will sacrifice an awful lot, albeit no time away from his family. He will sacrifice every minute of the day if he thinks that it will make him a better player tomorrow. He really is a workhorse on the PGA Tour, and hats off to him. He's getting his just desserts now with all the success he's had over the last few years.
This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Lining up the birdie putt here. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Okay, that hole's behind you now. Currently at +1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That's heading for the fairway. From about 130 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Sitting at 1 over in a share of 7th. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Get excited. This could go in. And this one will be for bogey. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. They've holed it. That'll be for birdie.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Well struck. Going with the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm over on the 7th hole now, guys. This is Patrick Cantlay.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ooh, right by the hole. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Yeah, that's well judged. Spot the all-important top 5 awaits if we can hold this putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 7th. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this one might need to get down a little. Good shot there. We'll get a share of second if you can make this putt. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich. This is a par putt. And down she goes. And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. The scientist, Bryson DeChambeau, with a fantastic shot. Lining up for his 3rd now. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This looks to be heading to the green. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay?
This is his 3rd. Oh, he's been feeling it all day long. There's another one.
Playing from around 240 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, you're a ball striker. There's no doubt about that.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one's for birdie. It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier.
He's a long way away, but he's feeling it today.
Well, that had lovely pace the whole way through. Well done. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for 3rd. Teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, absolutely flushed. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay. Well, that's a very well judged putt there. And back to the course with the live action. Make this putt, he'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. This is a good chance. Okay, steady now. Make this putt and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. And that brings to an end that hole. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Sitting at +1. Currently tied for 2nd. Attaboy, good shot. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that goes down for an eagle.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
And here we are with the third shot. One stroke off the lead. Not bad. A 7-footer right here. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Going with a 3-wood here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. All right, John. How's this putt looking?
Looks like a 24-foot putt.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well hold. Let's move on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, nicely played.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Let's head over to the 17th. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 16th. Going with the hybrid. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Putting for par. Good putt, that. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Getting ready to play their third. Oh my God. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, of these holes, the short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Even for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. He's currently in a share of top spot. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. This shot here from about 240 yards. Opting for the 5-wood. All right, stay focused. If you can get this up and down, you'll take the title. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
What a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Elvy alongside Rich Beem here in Las Vegas. It's known as Thin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Pretty good shot there.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I am on the 3rd hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit. This putt's for eagle.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 3rd hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Playing from around 210 yards here. Opting for the 3-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Yeah, well played. This putt is about 17 feet long. This one's tracking. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently 1 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game. Yes, it's in.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. And here we are with the third shot. Seven feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, guys, I'm down on hole number 7, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Rich, there's a lot to like about Justin Thomas, isn't there? He's short in stature and not a big build, but a really pound-for-pound great player.
He's learned a lot on how to play the game over the first few years on tour. He always tried to hit it as hard as he could. Now he's developed another game within a game. He's starting to hit these shorter shots with lots of feel, lots of touch. Right now, Justin Thomas is one of the most complete players in the game.
He's also got a wonderful attitude out there. He takes the good with the bad, but when he's in contention, it just seems to bring out the best in him, doesn't it?
He's got a killer instinct about him, and when he gets around the lead, he doesn't let it go easily. He sticks around. He may not win all the time, but I tell you, he's going to make you earn that victory if he doesn't get there first.
Currently 1 under for the round. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Our current leader showing us why they're on top. Let's return to live play now. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup. It was on a good line. Putting for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. This one might need to sit. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. That's a good-looking shot there. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, this is Cameron Champ on the 10th hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And back to the course with the live action. Even for the day. Currently tied for 3rd. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Oh, that was pure. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, so that finishes that hole. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm down here on hole number 11. This is Cameron Champ's next one.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Playing from around 150 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Playing this one about 130 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 13th hole. This is Justin Thomas prepping his next shot.
15 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if he can hold this. Oh, so close, but an easy par. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. He's in a share of 3rd place. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 8-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. That's just about 3 feet away. And in it goes for the par. And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4.
They are trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on to the layup? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago.
Oh, I gotta say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Time for the second shot at the 15th. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Oh, that was bang on target. Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
He's currently tied for 4th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding approach shot.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, this is looking from my vantage point at least about 22 feet from the hole.
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? That's well holed. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. From around 180 yards out. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the 5-iron here. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
If it's up, it could be in. And with that, this player will win the event. They ended up tied for first, but after a countback, they came out on top. Congratulations to them.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
you